Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about some monthly returns. Which months have been the most profitable for different coins. History doesn't always repeat, but as they say, it usually rhymes. So here we go. We have a zoomed out view of Bitcoin. We're going to talk about some monthly returns and kind of what can be expected for next year. Of course, no one knows what's going to happen. We can just guess based on previously what has happened. So this is Bitcoin over time. You can see we have halvings in 2016, denoted by this red line, 2020, and 2024. It happens every 4 years. So let's look at some of the returns on some different coins here over history here. I have Solana opened up. Solana is actually one of my biggest holdings, so I want to talk about this one first. This one has some nice info. Of course, there's a little bit less data here, so you know it was kind of created in 2020, it looks like, from this data here. So what do we got going on here? So let's look at the bottom very first thing. What do we have going on? You can see that September, October, November, and December historically are pretty flat. You know, besides 2023 here, we had some negative returns in these months. Now, another important point is, as I mentioned, the halvings here. Oh God, that should be, sorry, I hate when you shake your mouse and it minimizes everything and it's physically impossible to turn that option off. It is so enraging. Oh my God. Anyways, so here's what we got going on. What I was trying to show you was the halving in 2020 and 2024. Okay, so 2020 we had a halving and December was negative. Okay, same as 2024 because we have the halving right now. It is negative. But look at the next month, 2021. The year after the halving, January up 150%, February up 230%, March 30%, April 160%. Okay, now, of course, this may not happen exactly like it did here, right? Usually when coins first launch, you can see this was about a year after it launched. You can see that they have a lot more gains, right? And it's a little bit diminished. But then if you look over here in 2023, also January, it's kind of interesting because it's also 150%. So of course, as I said, historical data doesn't always turn out to be true exactly, right? So I do think, though, January, February, March, and April are going to be very good returns for Solana. Now, if we go and look at like the Bitcoin dominance, for example, which kind of shows us where we are in the alt season, you can see that we had a high here, and then we came down and we had a lower high, okay? Kind of rejected off this resistance line around 60%, and now we're heading back down. If we look at the market here, you can see Bitcoin is kind of just trading sideways, but some altcoins are up a lot, right? Binance Coin is up 5%, just retested the old all-time high. What else we got going up? Solana is up very nice, and it's been in this descending channel. You can see it's coming up as well. So there definitely are some altcoins that are moving. Tars AI, another one I'm hugely bullish on. You can get this one on Bitunix if you're looking for something like this. I trade on Bitunix a lot, so feel free to use my link below. I just bought some pizza coin today because the price is down a lot, but feel free to use my link below. You get a huge discount on fees, and you can leverage trade, wow, I can't talk today, on this exchange as well. So feel free to open up some leverage trades. I would use, you know, low leverage and small amounts of money. I prefer spot. I think it's a little bit less risky, but anyways, a little sidebar there. You can see some of the meme coins that I was talking about yesterday. I made a video yesterday talking about a lot of them, and some of them are up. Pepe's up, SPX is up, WIF is up, Ponky, Bonk, Ban, Popcat, Peng. What else we got going on? Alice. So we're seeing some movers today. Nothing massive, but definitely the markets are slowly moving up. I think people are definitely anticipating a altcoin season coming. So that's kind of why I wanted to talk about this. That was just a quick sidebar. So Solana. It looks like we can expect some very nice things to happen in the next 4 months. Now, again, it's not guaranteed, but I'm banking on it. Solana is my biggest holding right now. Solana is an interesting asset. It is kind of similar to Ethereum. Ethereum definitely is older, more well-known. It's a larger market cap, but Ethereum has kind of higher fees, and it seems almost like maybe Solana could flip Ethereum. A lot of people say XRP, but I don't have a lot of faith in XRP going much higher. XRP has kind of done these similar things for a long time. Let's go look at XRP actually. XRP, here is the monthly returns of XRP. You can see what is the most bullish month for XRP. Actually, November. Interesting. Probably because of, I mean, really a lot of the time in November. That's interesting. You know, it is kind of interesting that you can look at these things and it's different for different coins, right? So it looks like November is usually the best. December is actually the second best month, usually for XRP, and then May. It's interesting that it's so different. Okay, so now again, let's look at the halving years, right? So 2024 is a halving year. 2020 is a halving year. December, pretty bad. We're almost done with December. But then look at the next year, 2021, 56% return, 20% return, 30% return, and a 200% return for XRP. Who knows? XRP might go up, but it is up a lot right now. Look at this December of 345%. And XRP is a lot higher market cap in 2024 than it was in 2013, for example. Did you guys even know XRP was around this long? It was. I bought XRP back in 2017 or so. So it's interesting. So again, if we look at 2016 was a halving year, look at the next year, 2017, it went January 1%, February negative 20%, but then March, 320%, 140%, 525%. Yeah. So this, if this is any indication about what's to come next year, you should be extremely excited. I know a lot of people will have, I guess I shouldn't say a lot of people will have a lot of Bitcoin. I think a majority of people invest in altcoins, a majority of their gains, and most of the retail people, you know, you have a certain population of people who stays mostly into Bitcoin. And then I feel like a lot of my friends that I just found out recently have some crypto. I asked them, I said, how much Bitcoin do you have? And they're like 0. How many altcoins do you have? Oh, this, and this. And it's like, you didn't pick up any Bitcoin, just only altcoins. The longer I am in these crypto markets, the more I become more of a Bitcoin maximalist, at least for certain parts of the cycles, right? So now that we're coming into altcoin season, I like to roll over a lot of my assets into altcoins. I usually go too early into altcoins. I did again this cycle somehow. I must have forgot the lessons I've learned previously, but yeah, that's what's going on there. Let's look at Ethereum. I guess we probably should have started with Bitcoin, but I think people right now are getting really excited for altcoin season. That's why I've been trying to cover Bitcoin a little bit less on the channel. Especially because a lot of my views come from my altcoin videos. So yeah, that's just kind of why I've been trying to stick to altcoins on the channel, because it seems like that's what people want to see. You know, comment below if what you want to see. What do you want to see on the channel? You want to see mostly altcoins? You want to see mostly Bitcoin? Do you want to see other types of videos? Let me know what you want to see. I really appreciate the feedback, and also press that like and subscribe button while you're down there. Anyways, Bitcoin, 2016 was a halving year. 2020, 2024. So 2016, 32% gain in December. Today we're negative on this month, and this month is almost over. So then we go to 2020, 55%. But then if you go to the next year, 13, 50, and 18. So pretty good months. What's the best month for Bitcoin? Historically, October. Interesting. Okay, so October is on average the best. Now, that does include bear markets. It'd be nice if you could have this ignore bear markets or something on this calculator here. But here's 2020 December. We did some nice things there. 2016 December, January was pretty much even. February was a nice gain. March, April, May. Interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. So now 2021. Most of the gains in February. So the first quarter, first half is pretty good in the years following the halving. So that's interesting there. Let's take a look at Ethereum as well. I also have some logarithmic charts open for Ethereum as well. You can see kind of these rainbow charts that I have on the screen. Usually we get down into this green band. We didn't really touch it this time, which is interesting. I think maybe the ETF kind of minimized the bottom of the Ethereum chart. Now, I don't know what's going to happen on the top end, because initially we hit this red, which is like the top, and then we hit 3 bands down only the last time. So are we going to go another 3 bands down? No, because we're already there. So I don't know. Maybe we did get a little bit stunted in 2021. I'm still thinking Ethereum is going to get up to the $10,000 mark, which should be about this yellow line. Could go more. Could go up to 20,000 if it hits the top of this orange circle. But we'll obviously have to see and wait to see what happens. But Ethereum, again, 2016 is a halving year. So 2017, the first 3 months, 32%, 60%, 200% in March. Pretty insane. What is the best month on average? What do we got going on here? 33% in May and 45% in February. Even January is very good, 35%. So another halving year, 2020. Look at the year after, 90% gain in 2021. Right after the halving, January. Then 14, then 25, then 50%. So this is kind of the start of an alt season, and that's kind of what it looks like. A lot of people speculate that Ethereum will be the first coin to move, and then the money will drip over into other smaller altcoins. So we'll see what happens. Nothing's guaranteed, as I always say. Nothing in life is guaranteed, but that is very interesting. What else we got in here? BNB. I've been a long-term holder of BNB. I bought my first BNB in like 2018, early 2018, I believe. So what's the best month for BNB? October, 150%. Yahoo. All right. December, 45%. February is another great month historically for BNB. I have about 5 or 6 BNB that I bought for $7. So I'm at like an 11x, or at the top I was at an 11 or 12x. So that's pretty good there. But here's a halving year. The year after, look at this, 2021, 35%, 400% on Binance Coin. I still think BNB can hit $2,000 to $3,000. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens here. And then 31%, 85%, pretty insane, pretty insane. So if we get anything like this, it's going to be monstrous, right? So again, 2017, we didn't have it here, so we can't look at the data, unfortunately, for 2017. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. BNB, another one. Let's see what else we got on this chart. DOGE, Avalanche, ton. Oh, they have them by market cap. Interesting. So DOT. Let's look at DOT because it's a little bit of an older coin. We have the data here. 100%, 120%, 5%. Interesting. Looks good. December, we're down a lot. November did see a beautiful gain there, so that was nice there. All right, what else we got on here? Let's look at Doge. Let's look at the biggest meme coin in the market here and see what we got going on. So again, 2016 is the halving. 2017, this one is a little bit later. Look at that. So this one, January was actually negative. February was a little bit positive, but March 60%, April 100%, May 300%. Damn. Okay, 2020, another halving year. Look at that, 530%, 50%, 20%, 540%. Wow, that's 1,000% just between 2 months. Whoa, that's pretty insane. The biggest months for Doge are January and April, apparently. March is pretty good as well. I'm sorry, May, not March. May is pretty good as well. December is usually pretty good. Not this year. That's probably kind of skewed because of this 2017 324%. So you guys kind of get where I'm going with this. I think that 2025 is going to be quite insane for altcoins. You can see a lot of them moved a lot in the first half of the year between January and June. Most of the altcoins did most of their gains. Now, you can see that kind of the bigger coins. Now, if we go look at some really small coins, Litecoin's not very small, but let's take a look at Litecoin here. See what Litecoin did. So 2016 is the halving year. 80%, 130%, 75%. Look at this, all the way into August, it was seeing 99% gains. It only corrected 37% and then back to 87 and 130%. Now, I don't know if the altcoin season or the crypto bull market in general is going to last all the way to December of next year, a full year from now. I'm not sure on that. I mean, no one knows that. But let's check the next year after the halving. So halving in December, 47, that's pretty good. And then 4% weak, 33% meh. Not much in 2021 happened with Litecoin. So it was really, there was a lot of hype about Litecoin in 2017 and 2018. They were talking about, you know, adding a debit card where you can use your Litecoin anywhere to buy. And so 2017, it saw a very, very nice bull market. So yeah, not much lately from Litecoin besides their recent addition into the meme coins. Kind of a joke, but yeah. Okay, anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I just want to go through what can be expected in altcoin markets. Now, again, as I've said a million times, it's not guaranteed, but this is just what you could expect if we have a beautiful altcoin season like we have had historically. So just wanted to point that out and talk about some of these. We will see what happens here, but that is going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you ever get scared, guys, just zoom out a little bit. Take a look. Just, you know, if you're ever feeling anxious about the market, just zoom out a little bit, take a look at what's going on and say, most likely we will continue some sort of uptrend. You know, it could be less than before, could be more than before if we get adoption. So you never quite know. But again, if you also want to sign up for Bitunix, feel free to use the link in the description. It gives you a huge discount on fees. And there's a lot of fun stuff on Bitunix. You can use, there's some nice welcome bonuses for 5,500. And also, if you want to try BTCC, I have an affiliate link for BTCC. I just opened a trade, which is kind of just going up and down around where I am. But anyways, yeah, if you want to leverage trade on either of these or buy spot, feel free to use my link. It gives you a nice little discount on fees. And there's a bunch of, you know, one-time bonuses for putting money into the platforms. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.